Fear of a Palestinian lone wolf attack materialized on Tuesday morning. A terrorist stabbed 2 soldiers in the area of Tzrifin in central Israel. The terrorist was apprehended by civilians on the site and later handed over to police. The injured soldiers were taken to hospital for treatment.
We know that this is a very sensitive period with Jewish, Muslim, and Christian holidays, and the circumstances are creating heightened tensions all over the country, and not only in the holy sites.
The attack marked the end of 24 hours of terror attempts in multiple fronts. Last night, shots were fired from the West Bank towards a community located within Israeli territory, right on the green line separating Israel proper from the West Bank. Hours earlier, Hamas was ready to film its anti-aircraft unit firing towards Israeli helicopters, operating to bring down a drone making its way from Gaza towards Israel. As expected, the month of Ramadan brings with it a high volume of violence.
Against the threats, we put up the human spirit, the technological advantage of the IDF, and the coordination of all our security forces.
Yoav Gallant, still the Minister of Defense, is the one heading the security establishment dealing with all this. He was also told by Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu he will be fired from his position, but that process has not happened yet. The two men toured various IDF units on Monday, trying to show that it's business as usual and sending a message to the enemies abroad.
We will fight our enemies within our borders and outside them with all the necessary force to protect ourselves by ourselves.
Not far from the Israeli border is the Syrian capital Damascus, site of the latest strike on Syria on Monday night. It's the 4th attack on Iranian interests in Syria in less than a week, and while there's no official claim of responsibility, the party behind the strikes is not doing anything to hide its involvement.
You know very well that in the last few days, we are acting away from our borders, against regimes who support terrorism and want to harm the state of Israel.
Terrorism on all fronts, holidays, and an unclear internal political situation, all this ahead of Passover, which begins tomorrow evening.